Hi, I'm Nikki Wyatt, the Karma Coach. I wanted to talk very briefly about the role of vibrational medicine in helping you to change things in your life that perhaps aren't going terribly well or you're finding rather challenging. I'm trained in vibrational medicine, and sometimes that can be a bit mystifying for people. So, just to give you an idea of the core principle, which is that we are all our cells in our body have their own charge, they have their own frequency. It's a bit like if you are singing a song or you're playing a particular tune when you walk around in your daily life. And that tune or that song is going to attract certain circumstances, certain people, certain relationships um, for you to resonate because that's what you're resonating with. It's a bit like if you were listening to the radio and you hear certain songs and you barely notice, and then suddenly a song comes on the radio and that's the like, oh, I love that song, and you immediately pay attention. Well, that's because that song in that moment resonates with your particular emotional frequency. And as you can imagine, your emotional frequency will change as you go through your day. Now, some of that emotional frequency will be obvious to you. You'll know when you're feeling happy or sad, but some of it can be very buried. And sometimes the things that mystify us most in our life that we really do want to change are the things that come from subconscious feelings that we're not aware of. Maybe they've been there since childhood. We often have a lot of messages in childhood to suppress our feelings. We often have feelings we weren't able to process because it wasn't safe, or the people who were our caregivers didn't know how to help us to do that. And it may be that they're even karmic in origin, that we're going through some old cycle where we need to learn a big lesson about something, forgiveness or acceptance or something like that. So, whatever it is, if you look around at your life and come to it with some thoughts around what is this trying to teach me, that can be a really helpful question and might bring up some awareness. One of the tools and techniques that I like to use is crystal, flower, gem, birds, butterflies, animal essences. Virtually anything in nature you can make an essence from. And the reason I love them is because, first of all, they're very impactful, they're very safe. If you don't, if they don't resonate for you, it'll be like that song on the radio that you don't even notice is playing. And if it does resonate for you, it'll really hit you, and you'll go, "Oh, right, this is the thing that I need to know. This is the flash of grief or anger or whatever it is that you needed to feel." Because fundamentally, what we need to do all the time is to keep releasing any blocked emotion, and there is a reason why they're called flowers, because they really ought to be called flowers, because they help us to flow, and that's what we need to do. So I really hope that that helps you to understand a little bit about how vibrational medicine works. We are looking at the changing your internal state in order to change your external conditions, and that's how you change your life with essences. And I hope you enjoy looking at the website and take a look at any other videos on the channel that might take you a little bit more in depth into other areas of my work. Thank you very much.